attack.
Tonight we have a guest joining us from Israel. Grisha Yakubovich is a retired Israeli colonel, now a consultant to the Ministry of Intelligence. Thanks for joining us. I want to begin by asking you first how you and your loved ones are. Have you been personally or directly affected by this violence?
Yeah, of course we are affected. I live close to Gaza. Actually, I live between Gaza and the West Bank. So whatever happens in Gaza, I can hear it quite close to me.
I bet. In response to this attack by Hamas, Israel has ordered airstrikes in Gaza. We also know now Israeli troops are gathering along the Gaza border. You recently said that the only option is for Hamas to be eliminated. Why is that? And is that what we're seeing here being attempted by Israeli forces now?
You need to understand that what Hamas did last Friday, killing 1,200 civilians, kids. What I just heard half an hour ago, people who saw the bodies and how they treated and how they killed and chopped heads of kids and women and people and molested people. It is horrible. And this is something worse than ISIS ever did. And if we will not deal with Hamas today, we will have to deal with them again 10, 15 years, and we don't want to be there again. Nobody wants to be there.
This is a conflict and violence that has been going on for so long and continues to happen now in a way escalated form. But there are a number of hostages involved here, including some Americans. Can a hostage exchange happen? Is there room for any negotiations, or are we beyond that point and this is now a fight to the death?
What Hamas did is that they kidnapped civilians, old people, and kids. It's not hostages. They kidnapped them into Gaza. The number is almost close to 200. Where they are, nobody knows. What Israel is doing is, first of all, there's a siege being implemented on Gaza to make sure that no one from those people who were kidnapped, even the Americans, will not be somehow moved to Sinai, to ISIS, or to other hands in the Middle East. That's why the border between Gaza and Egypt is being bombed by the IDF to make sure that nobody will be able to cross. And that's why the IDF is closing the border from the north, from the east, and from the sea. We need to make sure that they are in Gaza. And from here, what Israel will do, and I know that what I'm going to say is going to sound complicated, Israel will engage and start a war, will continue with the war inside Gaza without thinking about the people who were kidnapped. And on the other hand, parallel to that, Israel will do and implement any effort needed to make sure that those people will be released back home.
Let's talk a little bit about that Israeli approach. We're now learning about this emergency unity government that's been formed by Netanyahu with the opposition leader, Benny Gantz. What are your thoughts on that, and how does that reflect on what would happen in Israel for years to come?
Well, I believe that it's not too late. It's excellent that it happened, and it's a message to our enemies that we are united, and this is the most important message. We are united, and the United States, with what they are doing and with the amazing speech given by President Biden supporting us, this is the most important thing that the entire terrorists should understand, that we are strong, we are united, and we are not afraid to engage, and we will win this war.
Grisha Yakubovich, we wish you well. Thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you very much.